What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mr. Baker, the Music Maker. I'm here to talk to you about Stranger Things. Number 1, don't talk to strangers. Number 2, don't talk to strangers on the internet. Number 3, don't get into cars with strangers. Number 4, season 4, Stranger Things. And the strangest things that come out of that is this lady named Kate Bush, this superstar from the 80s that came out of nowhere. I'd never heard of her, but this song put her on the map, and she's now huge in the world, and she's climbing the Billboard charts with this hit from 1980 whatever that only old people know. Let's hear it. The song's called Running Up That Hill. Move this out the way. And it repeats. Let's go. There it is. Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. Let's find out how to make it. We're going to start from scratch. This one's a little weird, not really tricky, just a little tedious. We got to change a lot of things in the settings. First things first, go to settings down here. Click that gear icon. You're going to change everything except for beats per bar. Let's start with length. Length, not 4 bars, but 8. Double it, 8 bars. Scale, not major, but chromatic, because we need all the notes. Chromatic means every note. Beats per bar, don't mess with that. Start on not middle C, but high C. Flip beats into 4, because we need 16th notes for this song. Especially you'll hear it in the beat here in a little bit. Range, not 2 octaves, but we need 1 octave. Make it easier and do 1 set of notes. Let's see what that looks like. Remember, 8 bars, chromatic. Start on high C, split beats into 4, range 1 octave. Make sure that's all good before you go on, or you're going to be way lost. Click the blue check mark to save your settings. Pretty strange indeed how much more real estate we have now. If I scroll over, here's 8 bars, and they're all split up into little bitty squares and grids of white and gray, white and gray. First thing we're going to do is drop that beat, but let's change the tempo to something slower. Not 120. You can double click it and type 108. And press enter. 108 beats per minute is the speed of this song. Tempo is a word that means speed of the song. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here's the beat. It sounds like this. That's the best way to do it on my chest, but it goes boom, boom, boom on the first beat. So circle, skip 1, circle, circle. Then a triangle, skip 1. And then 2 circles for the second beat. It's triangle, skip 1, 2 circles. And then 4 in a row on the third beat. And then a triangle. Then skip 1, then 2 circles. That is the pattern that repeats itself for the whole entire song. Let me go over that one more time. Circle, skip 1, 2 circles, triangle, skip 1. 6 circles in a row. Triangle, skip 1, 2 circles. Let's hear it. Yeah. I think a better drum sound, personally, you can keep it electronic if you want. I like to switch it to kit to have a real drum set sound. Experiment the way you want, but I like that one. We'll stick with it. So I'm going to repeat that for 8 more times. Oh my gosh, it's going to take forever, but let's get right to it. While I'm doing that, I'll do a little shameless self-promotion here. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm going to keep making dope content. I had to drop this one. Obviously, this one took over the world in a matter of just a week or so. Pretty cool song. It's not my favorite song, but it's pretty catchy. It's got a good groove to it. It's super 80s, which means a little bit cheesy, but very catchy and mostly repetitive, which is why I'm doing this over and over. So bear with me here. Let's talk about some of the strange things. What do you guys think is going to happen in the second part of season 4? Are they going to keep it pretty mellow? Are they going to keep it super gory like they have been? Are they going to throw us some curveballs? Put your predictions in the comments below. Almost done. There it is. Boom. There it is. The same pattern repeated over and over 8 times. Let's hear it. There it is. Kind of has this driving. Cool. There it is. Let's rock some notes now. We got our settings. We got our tempo. We got our drums. Now we're going to put in some of these notes. Now the spacing of these notes is kind of weird, so make sure you get the spacing right. Luckily, it only uses just a little bit of the colors and not too much, but the spacing's weird. So it starts not on this first beat, not the second beat, not the third beat, but the second half of the fourth beat on this kind of regular orange, not dark orange and not yellow, just a normal orange. And as you see, it is in the second to last square of the white section. That's all you got to do for that first white section. That is called the pickup to then bring in the melody here that begins in the gray. So once you got that, go ahead and go to the gray. You're going to put 3 of these purples in a row, like a light purple. Let's say we'll call that like magenta. We'll call that dark purple. This is just regular purple. So beginning of the gray, put 3 purples in a row. Skip 1, another purple. Skip 1, put a teal. Not that, teal. There it is. Then that is the beginning of the melody. Yeah, let's keep going. Sweet chicken gumbo. Now, the last part you got to do on the gray section is the last 3 of this color is right here. So go ahead and fill out the end of that gray section with 3 of these regular oranges, just like so. Gray section is complete. Let's move to the third bar. The second white one starts with a purple. Same color purple. Skip 3. Put another purple at the beginning of beat 2. Skip 1 after that, and then you're going to hop back down to the note right below this, which is a D, which is that kind of darker orange, a shade beneath. So at the beginning of bar 3, the second white bar, 1, 2, 3, we have a purple, skip 3, purple, skip 1, dark orange, skip, let's see, how many skip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skip 6, then put 2 reds. So not the second to last and the third to last and the white are both red. Like I said, the spacing is kind of weird, but let's hear that so far. See what it sounds like. Yeah, let's keep rolling. That is the first 3 bars done. White bar, gray bar, white bar. Let's go to the fourth bar, the second gray section here. What's that looking like? Pretty simple as well. It starts with 2 purples. So this same purple, you're going to start with 2 instead of 3. Then skip 2, put another purple. Skip 1, put a teal. Then skip 3 and put a purple. Then skip 3 of those and put another red. Whoa, that's kind of weird. Let me go over that fourth bar again. This second gray section starts with 2 purples. Skip 2. 1 purple. Skip 1. Teal. Skip 3. Purple. Skip 3. Red. And if the spacing is right, you should have 1 empty right after the red, and that is bar 4. Let's hear so far. You know how it goes. Let's go. Let's keep rolling. The next section, bar 5, the third white section here. We're halfway done with this bad boy. Let's check out bar 5. It starts with skip 2. You want to skip 2 at the beginning of 5, and then on the third one of 5, you're going to put a teal. Kind of weird. So skip 2 at the beginning of that white section, then put a teal. Then you're going to skip 3, and you're going to put that kind of regular orange again right there. Then skip 1, and then put 3 purples right there. Skip 1, another purple. Skip 1, then a teal. Interesting. Let's check that out one more time. Bar 5 starts with 2 empty ones, then a teal. Then you're going to skip 3, then this kind of regular orange. Skip 1, 3 purple, skip 1, purple, skip 1, teal, skip 1. And that is the end of bar 5. Let's hear all that so far. You know how it goes. We're going to keep that pattern going. That similar idea is going to kind of come back, but in another spot. So we got this gray bar right here, bar 6. What is bar 6 looking like? I'll tell you. It skips 6 at the beginning. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you got to put the same color of orange right here. So skip 6 at the beginning of the gray, then orange. Skip 1. You're going to put 3 purple. Skip 1. Another purple, skip 1, and teal. Now, if you look, that's kind of the same thing you have in this bar before, but it just adds, an extra note in bar 5 and takes that one away in bar 6. So it's the same kind of repeat. That's the running up that hill line, right? And then that's pretty much it. All you have to do in these last gray section here, no, this last white section, and then the gray section is super easy after that. I forgot. So this white section right here, bar 7, you're going to skip 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then put a red right there on the 7th one, just like we skipped 6 at the beginning there. Then once you got that red, skip 1, do that same pattern of 3 purples, skip 1, purple, skip 1, teal, and then that is the end of that section. That's looking pretty good too. Oh, I messed something up. Go back to this one right here. This is supposed to be a D right there. Whoops. Yep, go ahead and fix that. So on the 6th bar right here, that gray one, instead of a teal, we're hopping way down to that other kind of color, similar kind of thing that we did back here, if you remember. Yeah. And then it has right here on bar 7, the red, that one, and here. And then bar 8 is super easy as one note. You skip 2 and then put a purple. And that is the whole thing, unless I screwed something else up. Let's hear it. Check it out. Yep, there it is, and it repeats. Cool. So I didn't botch it too much, but yeah, there it is. If the spacing is correct, you'll hear it, and it's all going to line up perfectly, just like the song. Like I said, the spacing is kind of weird, and I think that's what makes it such a cool song. Is a super repetitive drum part that repeats, but the spacing of the words and the melody, it's repetitive in the melody, but you see these rhythms kind of change and displace themselves. Whatever, I'm just talking music nerd stuff. Bottom line is, thank you for tuning in for Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. Very crazy how the music industry works these days. How this artist from the 80s is now cashing in big from being mentioned on one particular show. Dope show. Let's keep it strange. Keep it weird. This is Mr. Baker, the Music Maker. Again, thank you for liking and subscribing. Keep the requests coming. I love you. Thank you for support. Peace and love. I'm out.